Listen, I'm just going to admit this up front that your girl went on simplicity.com with the pure innocent intention of grabbing 4 patterns. Yes, I said it, 4. But Black Friday slapped me in the face and your girl picked up 14. Next thing I know, it was 14 patterns in my cart. Yup. But let's just say that I downloaded, they're arriving, they're coming to my house, and what can I say? So I picked 11 up in PDF and 3 of them are arriving to me in the mail because your girl is dramatic, I'm impatient, and we're just gonna make it do what it do because these will be taken over my sewing room during the next holiday. Not this one because this one is too short. We're talking about the Christmas holidays. So let me share with you guys the 14 patterns that I picked up on simplicity.com. I'm gonna put these all up on the screen so you're able to see that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the 14 patterns that I picked up. Now, before we dive into these 11 patterns, let's thank today's sponsor, Ana Luisa. Now, y'all know that I love fashion, and this is where Ana Luisa come in because y'all know that I love fashion and sewing, but I also love little finished touches that makes outfits feel complete. And that is where Ana Luisa come in. Now, I've been rocking these 2 pairs of earrings all week. So the first one is the ones that I have on right now, which are their Dakota marble blue earrings. Now, you could wear these with white tees, you could pair it with blue jeans, you could pair it with sweatshirts, you could pair it with whatever you want. However, I decided to pair them today with a DIY dress that I made in 2022. And this is Butterick 6718. I actually did a complete sew along for this dress that I will put up on the screen so you're able to see that if you missed my sew along. So I decided to pair it with that sew along that I made back in 2022. Now these pair of earrings, it's gorgeous. It's soft marble swirls that makes you look expensive without even trying. You can throw them on however you please. They're lightweight, they're comfortable, and they're perfect for when you want to be bold without doing too much. And y'all know I definitely like a statement moment. Now, the other pair of earrings that I definitely have been wearing quite often is their Ash Double Mini Gold earrings right here. And these earrings right here are definitely the flex that you know your wardrobe definitely didn't know that they needed. And one thing that I like about this is they're a double hoop style earring. They're super minimal. They're super elegant. They're perfect for every day. You could dress it up. You could dress them down as well. And they're long lasting, hyperallergenic. And y'all know what? They're water resistant. And one thing that I like about all of Ana Luisa jewelry is they're all backed by their 2-year warranty. So one thing that Ana Luisa said is that we're good, we made it good, and we stand up on it because we stand up on business, and you do not have to baby these and take them off every 5 minutes. That's what you call good quality. All right. So click the link in the description box below to grab these during their Black Friday sale. And right now, Ana Luisa has a Black Friday sale going on right now. If you spend $65, you get 25% off. If you spend $130, you get 30% off. If you spend $175, you get 35% off of your purchase during their Black Friday sale. So go run over to Ana Luisa right now so you could go ahead and score. And also, let me know what you picked up and let me know if we are twinning. All right, so let me know whatever you picked up. Let me know if you picked these up and let me know if we are twinning together with the Dakota marble blue earrings. All right, now let's go ahead and look at the 11 PDF patterns and the 3 Burda patterns that I picked up during this Black Friday sale from simplicity.com. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at these patterns. All right, so first, let me show you, I think I want to start with the Burda patterns first, and then I'll go ahead and get into the 11 PDF patterns that I picked up. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the Burda patterns that I picked up. I'm going to put all of these patterns up on the screen that you're able to see them. Now, Y'all know vest is around big time, so I'm just gonna share these with you guys as quick, fast, and in a hurry, because I know during my last video, y'all was like, girl, that 1 hour video, oh my God. So I'm not gonna even say, I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, and to the point. Y'all go see how quick that I move through this video, all right? So first pattern is three Burdas. So the first one is Burda 7769. Putting it up on the screen so you're able to see that. It's a vest pattern, and it's a form-fitting vest pattern with tucks and panel seams. It's flattering to the figure. Now, one thing that I want to mention about this is average to sew. And you guys know that I've been in my vest era. So this one is a paper pattern. I could not get it in PDF. I am all about vests because I want more vests to wear to work. So that's why I picked it up. I think it's very stylish. I like this pattern. It's average to sew. I have it on my list to sew for 2026. So that's why I went ahead and picked it up. It's 7769 for this pattern. Moving over to the next one, it's Burda 5695. It is a missus jacket. Now, you guys know that all of the Burda patterns come in one pattern envelope, and it's 10 to 22, which is equivalent to a bust size of a 36 to a 48. It is considered an easy to sew jacket. Now this one you can make in a corduroy collar. It's extra large patch pockets for this one, top stitching for this one as well. Now I like this one. I am very interested in view A for this one, just kind of like a basic throw on jacket. I could see wearing a turtleneck with this one, just kind of like some skinny jeans, or if not some skinny jeans, some trousers, like some regular fit trousers, and you're good to go in and out the door. Step-by-step guide. It says easy to sew, so I want to try this one out. So once again, it's $56.95 for this one. And the last Burda pattern that I picked up that's on its way to me is $56.99. It's another pair of trousers. Now this one right here is beginner friendly, is what it says. It's two pant patterns that are beginner friendly. The first features a bold corduroy with a white waistband and a side button placket. The second one is a checked cargo look with a triple belt loop and optional extra large pockets for this one. So this one says it's a fashionable for the office look. So that's why I picked it up. It is considered easy, but let me be the judge of that. It is a size 10 to 22 for this one. So I like this one. It doesn't look like it's fitted. However, I probably would make mine a little tailored for an office look. But I am excited about this pattern. When I get to this pattern, I will probably do a behind the scenes because I do not sew a lot of Burda patterns, but I want to change that for the new year. So that's why I went ahead and picked this pattern up. Once again, it's $56.99. Now moving over to the ones that I picked up in PDF, most of these are McCall patterns. I actually think all of them are McCall patterns. All right, so moving over to the first one, this one is $79.76. Now you guys know that I did a whole hour-long video of the 40, yes, it is, if you sew button-down shirt. It is a 40 pattern guide, mandatory viewing, okay? So if you sew button-down shirts, I put together a guide for 40 button-down shirt patterns that you could sew up, all right? I'll put the video up here so you're able to see that, but I did do this one because I didn't have this one. I had this one in a paper pattern, and I sewed that paper pattern because I wanted it in PDF because you guys know I've been selling patterns because I need to get rid of a lot of the paper patterns and have it in PDF. That's why I've been getting rid of a lot of my paper patterns, all right? But this one is $79.76, and you guys know this is a very loose fitted button-down shirt. It has a yoke back, front shoulders. It's very loose fitting, and I need this one for just kind of like a throw on button down shirt style. That's why I picked it up. It's easy to sew. I know there's a sew along. I think Brittany J. Jones did a sew along for this one. I picked it up in PDF, but it is available in paper pattern as well. But once again, it's $79.76. Moving over to the next one is $79.82. Now this one right here, I believe Mimi G did a sew along for this one. This one is a pleated short and pant pattern. It has a fly front and a slant pocket. For this one, it's average to sew. This one only is available in PDF for this pattern. It is out of print. Now, I do have this pattern in a paper pattern. If you are looking for it in a paper pattern, let me know. I do have it for $3 if you are looking for this pattern in a paper pattern. And I am looking to get rid of this pattern in a paper pattern because I want it in PDF. So that's why I picked it up in PDF. All right. But moving over to the next pattern, it's McCall's 8014. It is a button down shirt. I picked it up in a PDF, of course. It's a close fitting, button down shirt. It has collar band, yoke, back pleat, sleeve variations for this one. This is a Palmer and Pletch pattern from Melissa Watson. It is out of print. It is an average to sew, which means that's why it's in a PDF. For this one, I do not own this pattern whatsoever, so that's why I went ahead and picked it up. Once again, it's 8014. Next pattern is 8019. It is a Missus jacket. It is a line jacket with the yoke detail. It has an elastic around the lower edge. For this one, it has an exposed zipper. I like the fact that you can contrast the yoke on the front portion of this one. I also like the fact that it has a lined hood for this one as well. It is considered easy to sew for this one, so that's why I'm very interested in this one. Now, this one comes in a PDF and a paper pattern, so you have options there. For this one, you could pick it up an extra small to medium or a large to a extra large for this pattern. But once again, it is McCall's 8019. Moving over to the next one is McCall's 8041. Now this one was featured in that 40 pattern guide for button down shirts. So I went ahead and picked this pattern up. I do not have this pattern. I picked it up in a PDF. It is a neckband and front placket shirt pattern. Interested in, want it. I have a challis that I want to use for this pattern. I was going through my stash and seeing this challis that I think would be great to use for this pattern. So that's why I went ahead and picked it up in a PDF. But once again, it's 8041. Moving over to the next pattern is 8045. And this one is a pair of pants. Y'all know I have been in my pant era for quite some time now. This is a narrow leg pant, front and back yoke, a button front and side front pocket. Now this one is average to sew. I like the fact that you see you can contrast the sides here. It comes in a 6-14 or a 14-22. Of course, I picked up the 14-22 in this pattern, but once again, it is 8045. Moving over to the next one is 8220. Now this one is a Mrs. Top and mask pattern. Now this one is basically a V-neck dolman blouse. It has multiple length and sleeve. View D comes with the mask. This pattern came out during COVID. And I picked it up in a paper pattern, sold the paper pattern because I wanted it in a PDF for later and decide to print it out whenever I get ready to make it for this one. But that's why I picked it up again. It's 8220 for this pattern. Moving over to the next one is 8001. This one is a Mrs. Top pattern. It's very loose fitting top. It has button front closure with the front band, double back yoke, pleats at the back, collar with collar band and sleeve variations with the hem band there. I believe Brittany J. Jones did a sew along for this one as well. It's easy to sew for this one. Now this one, it comes in both PDF and paper pattern for this one. In terms of the sizing, it comes in 2 pattern envelopes, extra small to medium and large to extra large on the pattern. I like this pattern. I do have a rayon challis that I'm interested in doing. I'm thinking about color blocking it, but I don't know. I think I might make it in all one color, okay? But this pattern is 8001. Moving over to the next pattern is 8002, and this one is a Mrs. blouse. This one is also a very loose fitting. I just noticed the last couple of ones is very loose fitting. So loose fitting blouse. It has a front band with a concealed button closure, yoke and sleeve insert, and a button cuff. It is easy to sew. This one is out of print, which is why it's PDF at this moment. I am interested in view C. There, I like the little tie that they have at the neck, which is basically a collar extension to the tie end, or you can kind of say a pussy bow blouse, but yeah, that's what it is. But once again, it's 8002. Moving over to the next pattern. Next one is 8003. And this one is basically a missus top. I like the little peekaboo going on at the top of C. It's a close fitting top or a pullover with a snap closure. It has a mock collar or a neckband. It has length variation. View B has a contrast yoke. In this one, of course, you're gonna need some stretch knits. If you make this one, it's easy to sew for this one. It only comes available in PDF at this moment because it's out of print. Also, so I went ahead and picked this pattern up. Now, I think for this one, this one is a no notion pattern. I'm going to check for you and see if this is a no notion, because if I remember correctly, when I originally did the drop way back when, it was a no notion. But if you are doing view A and view B, it is a no notion pattern. If you are doing view C, it's an elastic only pattern. So get into this pattern because it is a what? No notion pattern if you are doing view A or view B. Now, if you contrast it and you want to use lace, you will need lace for view B if you want to contrast it with lace. But this is a no notion pattern if you are doing view A or view B. All right, let's go ahead and move over to the last pattern that I picked up in PDF, and it's to go with 8003, which is 8006. And this one is a Mrs. Short Pants and Sash pattern. I picked it up in PDF. It's a pair of shorts and tapered pants. It sits about an inch below the waist. It has a fly front with a waistband, hook and bar closure, and a side seam pocket. This is out of print. I picked it up in PDF. It's 2 pattern envelopes, 6 to 14 and 14 to 22 on the second pattern envelope. Now this one is a Learn to Sew level 2 pattern. And what that means is basically you're gonna learn how to do a fly front zipper for this pattern. Other things that you're gonna learn how to do, you'll learn how to sew a side pocket for this one as well. And you'll also learn how to sew a sash. So there's more details of what you would sew versus a Learn to Sew level 1. Level 1 is basically learning how to sew in a straight line, whereas level 2, you take it up a notch with sewing a zipper. You may learn how to put in elastic, things of that nature for a level 2. But yeah, those are all the patterns that I picked up during this sale. I hope you like everything that I picked up. Let me know in the comment section below which ones are your favorite. Are there anything that I picked up that you would be interested in? So yeah, let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to head on over to Ana Luisa. Check them out. Check out the Black Friday sale. Like I said before, if you spend $65, you get 25% off. If you spend $130, you get 35% off. And if you spend $175, you will get 35% off. Head on over to their website so you can check out their Black Friday sale. Also, look in the description box below so you could check out the code that's there and you can save as well. Well, thank you so much for watching. If this video was educational, inspiring, and fun, you guys know what to do. Go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up on this video. Share this video with a friend who can use this information. Turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. And stay tuned for my next video as we're gonna be diving into some more sales that I picked up. I picked up a lot of stuff during the Black Friday sale. I took advantage of everything, all right? So stay tuned for my next video. And as always, keep sewing, keep going, and definitely keep growing. Until next time.